If you're like me, you certainly get served ads for the newest holster all the time. Since I carry every day, I'm always excited to try out new holsters. So after taking a close look at the most talked about options on the market, I've put together a list of the best pistol holsters you can buy in 2026. If you're not sold on appendix carry yet, the Tenacor Velo Lux might change your mind. The Velo Lux is explicitly designed for appendix carry, and Tenacor took every aspect of its design into serious consideration. The Velo Lux features a body-contoured shape that sits naturally against the waist. While it doesn't have a pronounced claw or wing like some appendix inside the waistband holsters, there is a subtle camming bar that steers the grip towards the body to further reduce printing. Plus, the holster itself is incredibly thin, making it disappear even more. Any holster can be comfortable for an hour or two, but how about 12? That's the real challenge, and the Velo Lux is absolutely up to the task. While concealment is maximized, the Velo Lux still provides a swift and easy draw without holster movement thanks to the all-metal dual-clip design. Notable features include a medium sweat guard, premium discreet carry concepts Mod 4 belt clips, double nut hardware, 3 belt clip adjustment positions, and compatibility with large pistol-mounted red dots. It also accommodates suppressor height sights, while the open bottom design allows clearance for threaded barrels and other muzzle devices. The Velo Lux doesn't have a sidecar option like a lot of holsters these days, but Tenacor does offer the Abdo magazine holder that you can add anywhere on your waist. It's one more thing to put on in the morning, but I appreciate the flexibility of being able to wear it, move it, or skip it. The Velo Lux is somewhat expensive, and it requires you to invest some time in setting it up properly. If you're willing to do that, it's an outstanding AIWB holster that you can carry every day. One trend we see less frequently in the holster world is a tuckability feature. The Tulster Oath, which stands for Optic Ready Ambidextrous Tuckable Holster, is a deep concealment option meant for appendix carry, but it can be used on your strong side hip if you choose. It started with a taco-style molded shell built tall enough for a mid-size sweat guard on both sides. The guard's tall enough to protect most of the slide from sweat, but low enough for easy reholstering. If you have suppressor height sights, you'll appreciate the Oath's taller sight channel to accommodate this setup. The muzzle end of the holster is also open to allow for a threaded barrel. It's not wide enough for a suppressor to fit, but it will let the extra barrel length poke through. A trend we see on the rise is red dots on pistols, so more manufacturers are making holsters with a cut to accommodate the optic, which is smart. The Oath has a generous optic cut that allows room for the optic and makes for faster draws with or without a red dot. Righty or lefty? Doesn't matter. The A in Oath stands for ambidextrous because you can turn the holster in either direction by moving the clip and wing hardware over to the other side with 2 Phillips head screws. One feature that I did find lacking that I've seen on most of the other holsters in this class is adjustable retention. While the Oath has a tight fit from the factory, it'd be nice to have the option to adjust it. Is it a deal killer? No, I still recommend the holster. It's just a nice to have that's missing. One of the newer names in the game, Mission First Tactical, came out swinging with the Pro Series line and honestly shocked me. While almost every brand claims to have innovated something with their holster, it's rarely true. MFT did, and they did it big. On the outside, the MFT Pro Series doesn't look too strange and has all the modern features you should look for, like the ability to use different clips, a modular belt claw that's actually very modular, and is ambidextrous with just switching what side the hardware's on. They even have a molded-in vertical wedge that helps keep the holster from sagging. All that's good. All of it's well executed. But that's not the exciting bit. Inside the holster is an integrated barrel stabilizer with a magnet. Basically, a plastic pin of sorts goes in the tip of the barrel, and a magnet at the bottom captures the barrel in place. The magnet's about 11 pounds of force, giving you just the right amount of retention for an IWB holster without pinching the hell out of the gun or using some weird locking system. This also allows the holster to be used with or without a light if you get the light-bearing model. Since the retention isn't dependent on the light, you can skip it if you wish. The MFT Pro provides a secure hold without being overly tight, while its design avoids pinching the firearm. This results in easier reholstering, a smoother draw, and reduced wear on the gun's finish over time. They've quickly become my favorite holsters, and I hope to see this same technology applied to OWB holsters. I'm a fan of hybrid holsters for IWB, where the gun shell is Kydex and the backer is either something synthetic or leather. My current favorite hybrid holster is from Crossbreed. The Reckoning keeps to Crossbreed's hybrid holster design, featuring a Kydex shell mounted to a leather backing, while also bringing more modularity to the Crossbreed brand. Though appearing to be a standard inside the waistband holster, the Reckoning is not all that it seems. In fact, Crossbreed attempts to appease consumers looking to bridge the gap between outside the waistband and IWB. The Reckoning, with a few swaps of hardware, converts from an IWB rig into an OWB. The holster shell itself falls to Crossbreed's renowned design, offering a Kydex shell with a retention system designed to secure the gun in the holster. Featuring retention adjustments via Chicago screws, the system allows users to dial retention to their liking. The Kydex rests on a leather backing that comes in a few options to further customization. Standard configuration offers a black cowhide leather, while upgrades include horsehide or founder's vegetable tanned leather. In addition to the tuckable steel clips for inside the waistband carry, Crossbreed also includes 2 polymer clips that allow the Reckoning to be carried outside the waistband if desired. Simply remove the steel clips from the front and attach the polymer clips to the back to carry outside the waistband. A variety of options can be selected for the Reckoning, including a concealment claw for appendix carry, a sidecar-style magazine carrier, and different Kydex and leather options. While Alien Gear hasn't given up on hybrid holsters, they seem to be expanding their lineup in other directions. In my opinion, the Photon holster sets new standards in holster versatility and features. For only $50, you get a complete holster system that can work as both an inside the waistband or outside the waistband rig with plenty of additional attachments. Another $20 will get you a sidecar attachment and magazine pouch. The great news is that, like converting the holster from inside the waistband to outside the waistband, or the opposite, it's just as easy to install the sidecar mounting hardware and the magazine holder. The sidecar is flexible yet sturdy, and when you're wearing the holster, it begins to fit like a glove, or feel much like your everyday around-the-waist belt as it holds the extra magazine in an easy-to-reach location and position. Unlike many holsters you buy that give a single placement position of the pistol on your waist and deliver the standard "this is it" placement option, the Photon offers numerous adjustments for true customization. You can adjust the tilt of the holster along with how high it rides. Did I forget to mention that Alien Gear offers the Photon in both standard and light-bearing versions? A very nice touch. It's perfect for the modern shooter who wants a light and optic on their gun and a means to carry it both concealed or open. The quintessential holster is the hip carry duty holster, and Safariland's RDS holsters are some of the very best. They're used by many agencies and military units because they're simple, durable, and dependable. The RDS holsters are specifically designed for pistols with red dot sights and use their popular ALS locking system. The holster secures the pistol with a spring-loaded locking lever that holds the pistol by the ejection port. It's released by a thumb lever that's easily reached when drawing your pistol naturally. There's no hard pull to break the pistol free from its retention like on many Kydex holsters. This model comes with a medium ride belt loop attachment, but it's a very versatile holster. It can be set up with Safariland's modular QLS locking system or attached to their chest rig for backcountry use. The Kydex is wrapped fully around the sides with the seam on the back. Many other holsters have seams on either edge of the holster that can let dust and debris in. It features a flip cover that protects the optic from moisture and debris, but drawing the pistol pushes it out of the way. This and other ALS-style Safariland holsters are tough as hell and functional for duty, concealed carry, and competition. It's one of the best all-around holsters you can buy. My favorite concealed carry holster is the BlackPoint DualPoint. It's a simple and effective holster that I've been using for several months now. It's constructed from a single sheet of Kydex that's folded on the trigger guard side to allow the attachment of a strut loop that acts as a concealment claw. Concealment claws stick out from the holster and apply pressure to your belt in order to hold the grip of your pistol against your body and reduce printing or showing the outline of your gun through clothing. This strut loop allows the holster to be worn on the outside of your waistband by running your belt through it if you want. Although the steel belt clip isn't adjustable, it's very durable, Sometimes it's nice to be able to fine-tune a holster clip so that the gun isn't riding too low or too high in your waistband. The Kydex layers are separated by rubber washers, and when tightened, the screws will tighten the holster's grip on the pistol. It's streamlined, simple, and effective. In addition to its simplicity, the ability to use this holster in a variety of carry positions, inside and outside the waistband, makes it my top pick for a concealed carry holster. Many universal fit holsters that you see are shoddy and don't fit any particular pistol well. The Blackhawk Omnivore is an exception to that. It's easily set up to fit a wide variety of pistols, and it's an affordable, good option for a range belt or OWB EDC carry. The Omnivore is available for light-bearing and non-light-bearing pistols and features a level 2 retention system that's released by the thumb button, which is adjustable for an ideal fit. The Omnivore secures a non-light-bearing pistol by gripping the accessory rail, and for guns with lights, the holster grips the designated light. There's no friction retention on the trigger guard or other parts of the pistol. The Omnivore comes with both a belt loop and paddle for a variety of carrying conditions and setups, and includes the parts necessary to fit the holster to your specific handgun. With practice, it's a smooth drawing holster that offers good protection and coverage of your pistol.